Maine West administration, teachers, students, and guests. Good morning, and congratulations to the Maine West class of 2014. Last December, with semester 2 quickly approaching, I realized that I was halfway to having to give this speech. Ironically, the last thing I will ever do in high school was the first thing that I did not procrastinate on. I went straight to Google and searched graduation speeches. After watching multiple YouTube videos that popped up in the results, I quickly learned one thing. Down through the ages, a traditional form has evolved for this type of speech, which is some old person, his best years behind him, who, over the course of his life, has gained tons of life experiences. It gives heartfelt advice to a group of shining, energetic young people with all of their best years ahead of them. I realized that I had to completely break that tradition, as I am not old, nor do I have tons of life experiences. I am one of you. I am a member of the Maine West class of 2014. But don't worry, because there is more to us than you may realize. Many of us are excited for this Sunday, when we will finally receive our diploma. We can't wait to be done with high school and be able to repress the memories of those Scantron sheets, the homework assignments that kept us up until 2 in the morning, and all those long, boring classes that seem to drag on and never end. To those of you that want to forget about these walls and all the classes and assignments, I have to say this. Do not forget the people who went through all of that with you. The people thanks to who you turned out to be the strong individuals that you are today. I, of course, am talking about everyone sitting before me right now. We have gone from trick-or-treating together in elementary school, to messaging each other on AIM in middle school, to nervously sitting in the same car during driver's ed. As our childhoods began to slip away from us, we were faced with the harsh realities that life can be unpredictable and short. Even though our class consists of a multitude of friend groups with different interests and backgrounds, and even though sometimes some of our swag clashed with some of our band instruments, which interfered with some of our big muscles during our #workout grind, we all love each other deep down. And no matter how often life threw a curveball at us, and no matter how often we had to face something that most high schools never do, we were able to come together as a class and support and comfort each other. That is something that I always appreciated and respected about each and every one of you. Despite our differences, we were always able to unite. Our unity shined through from the very beginning. At our first assembly as freshmen, we proved that we were just as loud as the other 3 classes combined, and our cheering overpowered their booing. I still remember Mrs. Olson telling my 9th period PE class that she had never seen or heard a freshman class fight back like we did. Later that year, we also won the food drive, and the freshman class winning a school competition was largely unheard of. There is a universal truth that we all have to face, whether we want to or not. Everything eventually ends. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I've always disliked endings. Last days of summer, the final chapter of a great book, parting ways with a close friend. But endings are inevitable. Leaves fall, you close the book, you say goodbye. Today is one of those days for us. Today we say goodbye to everything that was familiar, everything that was comfortable. We're moving on. We're leaving. The time has come for us to move on from high school into the real world. We will no longer be physically together, but if you take my advice, we will always be together in our memories. It's easy to feel hopeful on a beautiful day like today, but there will be dark days ahead of us too. There will be days where you feel all alone, and that's when you need to remember the strength that we have all given each other. The law of averages predicts that you will at some point fall. And when you do, I want you to look back on your high school experience and let the strength that you developed with the members of our class shine through. Our class was strong enough to overcome any challenges that we faced, but that strength really originated, and now it rests with each and every one of you. That strength lies within you. To quote the band Fun, if you're lost and alone or you're sinking like a stone, carry on. May your past be the sound of your feet upon the ground. Carry on, carry on, carry on. No matter how dark it gets or how lost you feel, you must promise me that you will hold on to the strength that we used to get each other through everything. As we look around here today at all of the people who helped make us who we are, I know it feels like we're saying goodbye, but we will carry a piece of each other into everything that we do next. I've had a great 4 years with you, and I will miss you all very much. And now I speak to all of our younger warriors who still have plenty of high school in front of them. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't sit there thinking that 4 years is all the time in the world, because the next thing you know, I'm sorry, let me go back. You guys, don't sit there thinking that 4 years is all the time in the world, because like me, you will regret doing and not doing many things once you're sitting where the seniors are now. Don't fight with your friends, because your 4 years will fly by, and the next thing you know, you will all be going your separate ways into the world. Every day spent arguing with friends is precious time wasted. Don't be obsessed with taking all accelerated classes. Take an art class and put yourself out there. One of my biggest regrets is never taking a photography class. And lastly, going all out on spirit days does not make you a loser. Covering yourself in blue and gold is what we do here at Maine West, and it's what makes our assemblies special and unlike any other school's assemblies. Seniors, in a few days, we will all be going our separate ways. I would personally like to thank all of you for helping me become the person I am today and for allowing me the opportunity of being your student council president. I wish that I could give you the secrets to success and happiness like all of those commencement speakers on YouTube did, but I cannot. Here I am, one of the youngest members of the graduating class, speaking to the whole school. I am taking on the rest of my life with the same knowledge and experiences as all of you, and I could not ask for better friends or memories to look back upon. Everyone, be well and do well, always. And again, congratulations to the class of 2014. Dr. Hagen, I know how hard you worked to plan graduation and this honors assembly, and I would like to present you with a gift from the senior class, and I'm hoping you'll accept it.
So you all know how I feel about these, right? So Bart, you have 60 seconds.